Hey, great Thursday evening. It is a quiet evening in the city of Brownsville. And I am flying solo tonight. Uh, it's getting down to crunch time. I think a lot of individuals are starting to plan a lot of their little trips going out and about in regards to Thanksgiving and stuff. Also, a lot of individuals have a lot of different games going on. Tonight, Hada and Rivera are played, and that's awesome. Solo what? Yeah, voy a estar solo esta noche, but that's okay. Good evening, Snoopy. Evening, Joe. Solo what? Todo solo, triste, abandonado. Good evening, Kat. How's it going? Al. Good evening, Leah. I know. Good evening, querida. I know. I missed it by a minute. I know. And actually, I was just waiting for the time to start. Actually, I've been waiting for a while. I was just trying to finalize a lot of the stuff that had come in today, and wanted to make sure I had things in order. Usually, I do everything by the fly, but tonight I thought I'd let me see what's going on. Good evening, Karina. Good evening, Pepper Penny. David Primo. Good evening, Encarnacion. Good evening, Lorenzo. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I feel healthy. I feel well. We are going to have a short show today. Estoy solo. I mean, how? I mean, I don't think I could do a whole evening program by myself. For some reason, it seems to be a lot easier in the mornings. There's a smaller group out, but again, tonight we'll go over a lot of what's happened today in the city of Brownsville. Good evening, Ruth. Hey there, Sunshine. Maggie, your local friendly librarian. Maggie, love you. Good evening, las bendiciones. Yo te acompaño. Pues tú vente. Come on. Uh, Hello, buenas noches. Let me know if you can come on. Good evening. Please give out a shout out to Dark Shadow. Hey, little Rex. Good to have y'all, guys. Thank you for being here. I missed y'all. What's new, Pussycat? Everything's been calm. Everything's been sedated. Adrian, your local friendly car salesman. Hola, Hermosa. What are thoughts about being held at the Wilson County Jail without no bond? Honestly, I don't follow what is going on with Vanessa Tijerina. You know, I feel sorry for her family. I feel sorry for her kids. I don't follow much about her. I heard that she had gotten in trouble in regards to being out there uh, somewhere where she shouldn't have been, at Antlers Inn or something like that. Pero lo oí de pasada. And I don't mean this to say this in a bad way. I don't know why some people make such a big fuss about Vanessa Tijerina. Look, guys, I know she's different. She said some weird things about me también. And I just ignore her completely. But then I know when she started to run, they started to make a big old hoopla about her and everything else. Again, God bless her. If we could, we'd watch in the morning, but at least we watch during lunch. Good job. It's a good show in the morning. You have us. Hey, that's all I need. You didn't say hola, Adriana Hermoso. You are hermoso, man. Good looking dude. Where is the new iPhone? You know what, man? Have just not gone to go and pre-order and or to order or to pick it up. But I'm making it I'm making it a priority to take some time off and to do a lot of things that I've neglected to do, and getting my new iPhone 12 is one of them. I'm sort of addicted to always trying to be up to date in regards to the technology. It's just a lot more practical to have something that is a little bit faster, and I just like the newer technology stuff. But it's kind of funny because I sort of learned that that even with my phone, it is one of the newer, the 11 plus max, whatever you want, and I still don't know all the stuff that it can do. Uh, yeah, I did read about the Georgia recount. It has basically been done and over, and they have awarded Joe Biden the electoral votes. I think there's 16 electoral votes for Georgia. Again, guys, uh, President Trump needs to let it go. Let it go. I mean, Joe Biden will be our next president, and God bless Joe Biden. God bless Kamala Harris, guys. You can agree, you can disagree. At this point, it's a done deal, guys. It's a done deal. I think one of the things that is very important, and again, I say this to say this, I hope that there is that balance where it's okay. The president controls uh, Democrats control the presidency and the House, but I do want the Republicans to control the Senate. Without negotiation, without that balance, it's not going to be a good thing. I don't trust the Democrats to have full, complete power. I don't trust the Republicans to have full, complete power. It's just simple as that. I don't like either party at all. But Joe Biden will be our 46th president. Good evening, Raquel. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Buenas noches, Jessica. Buenas noches a ti. What did I miss? Everything's calm. They were making mention in regards to Vanessa, and not to say it's a weird thing, but she's not really that important to me for me to be following everything that she does. I mean, God bless her. She is right now a private citizen, and I hope she does well. And look, guys, I know she annoys a lot of people because she makes these videos, and really, I can't stand her videos. I think they're wonky. But guys, I opt not to see them. And a lot of people don't like, but believe this or not, a lot of people don't like Erasmo Castro. Trust me, a lot of people don't like Erasmo Castro. Guys, they have an option: block me, and they'll never have to see me again. But some people are fixated. Is that the right word? Fixated with Vanessa Tijerina. So, like some people are fixated with Erasmo Castro in a weird way. I mean, I understand. I understand that a lot of people, they think, well, Erasmo's handsome, and that's true. ¿Qué dijo Cowan though? Invite him at the show. Yeah. I was supposed to have breakfast with Philip on. I was supposed to have breakfast with Philip on Wednesday. He canceled because he was not feeling well. Again, I'm going to reach out to him again next week. Let me say that I reach out to Philip because, again, I don't dislike Philip. I love his family. And I reach out to Philip, because I don't want him to think that I'm one of those individuals that will only be friends with you because he's running a race, you know? Uh, and I want him to know that, even though he lost, he's no longer a board member. To me, he's still important, and I think a lot of candidates who run for office who who lose a race, they tend to fall into a certain sense of depression. They're saddened a little bit. And look, guys, and I understand that a lot of people may say that they're not, and that's cool, but you start to get these vibes like something's not completely there. And let me tell you guys, it's not easy losing a race. With me, I've had a lot of practice, so it's gotten a lot easier. But one of the things that I think that differentiates myself from other individuals is my feelings are very low key. I have very limited feelings in those respects. I mean, I don't get saddened. No me angustio. O sea, no me da angustia por cosas que son temporales. And I think that's where faith comes in, and that's why I love my spirituality. I love my spiritual life. And some people may say, es que es el hijo del diablo, mendigo Erasmo, que es borracho. Well, that's fine, guys. People can call me whatever they want to call me. My relationship with my creator is my relationship with my creator, and I need that spiritual balance in my life in order to make it through the days. So I'm going to reach out to Philip again. I mean, we're just going to have breakfast and or lunch, whatever he can, and if he can, and if he can't or doesn't want to, that's completely up to him. I'm so tired. This virtual teaching is exhausting. It is more exhausting chasing both students and parents to complete assignments. It angers me that when I'm teaching, mom is talking to students. Yeah, I understand completely, Patty. And let me say, it's getting tiresome for myself as well. I was following. Again, I try to do my best to follow a lot of the trends and a lot of the news from all over the place, and New York has closed down their schools, and it's very unfortunate. But I know that a lot of people are very upset in regards to them shutting down the schools. Guys, it's going to be a reality. We are going to start to lose a lot of individuals. That our numbers are going to go back up. We're going to lose. We're going to lose some teachers, guys. We're going to lose some staff. It's a given, and it's a given because there's a lot of individuals who become irresponsible. We had a mini outbreak today at Porter. With our special ed unit. It's not a good thing, guys. And that's what really is trippy, guys. Because let's say, like me, I have been very very careful throughout this coronavirus. And some people say, "No, hombre, que no se cuida Erasmo." I've been careful, man. Look, I'm in a huge office by myself. I feel like the superintendent. I'm in a huge office by myself all day. At night, I go and I'm by myself. I go shopping by myself. I usually go eat by myself unless I'm going to eat with my family, like on Sunday afternoon. I carry gel with me, a hand sanitizer. I, I carry face masks in my car. I have them here. I don't wear them at my office. I'm not going to wear them at my office. I'm the only one in here, period. So I've been able to take care of myself. Unfortunately, for a lot of our staff out there, they cannot. Not anymore. Pepper and Patty, it's more frustrating when a teacher gives an assignment at your students and the parents goes to administrator to complain about the work instead of reaching out to the teacher first. It's crazy. Any cheese, get it done. Faster is better. What are your Thanksgiving plans? I am. I have no plans for Thanksgiving. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will spend Thanksgiving by myself. One of the things that I do for Thanksgiving usually, I usually go to my tia Elida's house for Thanksgiving. That's like tradition. Unfortunately for us, our tia Elida passed away first week of early voting. So, so my parents will be going out of town. They will be spending Thanksgiving in Omaha, and it leaves me by myself, which is okay. So I will be spending Thanksgiving by myself. I have absolutely no plans. I plan to do a lot of catch up work. I plan to prepare for tax season, which starts January, February. I plan to to space out this little business venture that we're doing with some friends from church and a teacher at the school, and we'll see how that goes. We'll be trying to kick it in gear. Life goes on. Good evening, Dora. Hello. And now the hybrid school schedule won't work for parents who teach in BISD. How can you work on campus all week when your children will go some days and stay at home other days? It makes no sense. Parents quit believing everything they say. First, talk to the teacher before going to administrators. Administrators stop siding with parents because 10 out of 10 times they are wrong. Wow, that's a big probability. Armando, good evening, mama. And yes, fixated. Yeah, a lot of people are fixated. And look, guys, and it's okay to be fixated on Erasmo. Man, gosh, I'm handsome. But make sure that it doesn't absorb you in a weird psychological way. As I've had, and again, I'm not referring to anyone in particular. I've had six stalkers, man. Six stalkers. I think right now I only have like four of them, and it's very flattering, but it's a little bit creepy. But it's okay. Uh, it's okay. It's because they are all fighters. They keep coming back for more. Maybe. Dark Shadow, Papa. Let me see. Status on recount BSD. We're still waiting. It's we won't have a final tally until I would say Monday. They've given themselves till Wednesday. It won't be till Monday. But again, I don't see Marisa winning the recount. And again, I don't want that. Why do you hate Marisa? No, she knows. I've told her exactly the same thing that I'm saying here live. I don't think that she will survive a recount. It's very easy, guys, to misplace, to hide, to sacar two ballots, and that's all that's needed for her to lose this election. You see, exactly. Parents go to principal to complain, and unfortunately, some principals don't support the teacher. Not a good thing. Maybe teachers can join you at night next week, perhaps Reverend Patty or Lucy. Maybe, guys, anyone, please. I need to figure out my lineup, and I would love to have teachers on next week. Anyone out there in the community, anyone in the medical health department, guys, I've gotten to the point where I'm not inviting people anymore. I am not, and I am not because I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to push people on here. If people want to come and share their experiences, if people want to come share some information, that's what we will do. I will continue to share the numbers. I will continue to share information, guys. I will continue to post as much as I can. I'm still going to be out here, guys. I'm going nowhere. Erasmo es guapo y totalmente no gordo, ¿cierto? Atkinson for mayor. No. For some, that's their life. It's so hard to let the board go. Let it go. Let it go. That's Minerva Peña. And I'll explain. We used to have that issue with one of the individuals at our church. I think I've shared this before. One of our individuals at the church was fixated on being at the pulpit and sharing message. El problema is that the guy would never prepare. And you could tell that he wasn't prepared. Pero le encantaba pararse enfrente. And what happens is they like the pulpit. If it wasn't for the pulpit, they'd be no one. And, I'm very, very blessed, guys, in many aspects. I was very, very blessed to serve on the board, but my life didn't revolve around being a board member. It's not my life. My life is being of service to my community. My life is my church. My life is me. It's me. And if I'm on the board, I'll be okay. Off the board, I'm okay. It's not my life. For people like Minerva Peña, it's their life. No one is ever going to give her the time of day outside the board. Nadie la va a pelar because she's obnoxious. She is such a horrible, horrible individual. Cannot hold a conversation to save her life. There's nothing going in between those ears to be able to hold a conversation with anyone. And I don't feel any pity for her either. I hope she fries. Really. I hope ultimately she decides to escape this world. I wouldn't shed a tear. And I say that, and maybe some people go, why would you? I'm sorry, guys. She was an instrument of evil. She permitted herself to be used by the corrupt political machine. And what makes it even worse is that she would pronounce Jesus and God and God's blood and everything. At the same time, she was out to destroy me and destroy other individuals. It's so pathetic. And you know what? A lot of the churches here, they deserve people like Minerva Peña. Some of the churches here are so pathetic. Really, they're so pathetic, and they're pathetic in the sense that they are the ones that are supporting a lot of these candidates. And, and once a church becomes political, it stops being a church, guys. Does that make sense? Once the church stops being spiritual and starts focusing on candidates, o sea, le entran a la política, pathetic. And I'll give you an example. And I'm sorry, a lot of you are members of that church, that West Baptist Brownsville, West Baptist Brownsville Church. It's, I'm sorry, guys. Uh, the leadership there is pathetic. They constantly want to mix up politics with religion. It's wrong. It's wrong. It shouldn't be that way, guys. And they'll have candidates out there, and they'll promote candidates back and forth. It's a disservice to the community. But you know what? It's a slap in the face to a spiritual life. And it trips me out because when I first started to run, guys, I thought I had to think like, I preach at church, I've been a member of church all my life. I'm going to have the support of the of a lot of the churches here. I mean, hey, you support your own, no? And a lot of the churches were supporting my opponents. And I don't even remember what churches they were. And I was going like, what the hell? What the heck? What the heck? Why are they supporting my opponents? My opponents don't even go to church. Don't even try. Well, that's the hypocrisy. But it's like telling a friend of mine that stopped by yesterday. Guys, uh, the religious people have always been the problem. The religious people have always been the problem. It's the Bible thumpers. The Bible thumpers have always been the problem. And I know some church people are probably going to go like, "You see, he's horrible." Guys, it's in Scripture. Who do you think crucified Christ? It was the religious nuts. It was the individuals that show no mercy to the sinners. Those are the ones that crucified Christ. It happened in the Old Testament too. Jeremias. Jeremias was slapped silly by the high priest, thrown in jail. Christ told the Jews, cancel. Christ told the Jews, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, talking about the religious, the religiosidad. Jerusalén, Jerusalén, tú que matas a los profetas y apedreas a los que son enviados. ¿Cuántas veces? O sea, tú que matas a los profetas y apedreas a los que te son enviados. ¿Cuántas veces quise juntarte como la gallina junta sus polluelos debajo de sus alas y tú no quisiste? It's talking about the religious nuts. Hey, Erasmo. Erasmo, I'm not sure I'm understanding here. So Philip is now a good guy. Oh, let me say something, guys. Philip made a lot of mistakes. Uh, I flip again. I bashed on Philip for being a flip flopper, Snoopy. A flip flopper. And again, I'm not going to retract what I said. What upset me about Philip is that one time he'll be hot, and then 5 minutes later he'd be cold. Laura put up Baltasar Salazar in order to fire him, and boom, then Philip flip flopped, and then didn't want to fire him. So if that's what you call bashing, that's fine. I call it stating facts. It was a flip flopper, but it doesn't mean I dislike Philip. I love Philip and I love his family. But I will always tell the truth. Say with Prissy, I've heard you say she's bad, and then I have not changed my stance on Prissy. Prissy should not be on the board. If you listened to the show this morning, you would have heard me say that she was called corrupt. But if you're going to ask me, do I think they have enough? Okay, let's be very clear on this. If you're going to ask me, do I think that they have enough to indict Prissy? No. The questions that I've been asked is who do I think is going to be indicted? Drew Brown, for sure. Do I think they have enough to indict Prissy? I don't think so. And I don't know for a fact. Do I think she's a rata? Of course she is. She was complicit with Sylvia Atkinson. I shared that this morning. So I haven't changed my stance. Minerva Peña, do I think she's going to be indicted? I just don't think so. Did she take a bribe? Yeah. Do I think they have enough to go after her? I don't think so. Are they going to go after Philip? No, Philip's not a crook. Prissy is a rata. Drew is the bigger rata. The bigger fish there right now on the board is Drew Brown and Baltasar Salazar. No Snoopy. I haven't changed my stance in no way, shape, or form. Snoopy, I would have to be behind the screen and my voice disguised. I'm a BI teacher and afraid of retaliation. Uh, you could, I could actually, you don't have to do the video. You could just do your voice. Very, very true. It's so disrespectful and totally help. Please help the administrators. Don't help teachers are burned. 100%. Hi. Hey, Sharky. Hey, Sharky. Thank you so much for reaching out to Rudy Mireles. Great response. And very true. I understand, but maybe even with your voice in disguise, it would be great to hear from other teachers besides the one who normally come on. Yeah, you are correct. Irresponsible people, 100%. Erasmo, here at the office, we love your show. Please give a shout out to office. No, you're trying to catch me. No. Good evening, Janine. I love your cats. What are their names again? Uh, I had three cats. I had Mamas, which passed away in the middle of early voting. I have Mimis and I have Mummies. Mimis and Mummies. I love my girls. Family. The sad part is that administration are in favor of school producing a generation class of illiterate students and future citizens. Uh, that's kind of what we have right now, a lot of sheep. Buenas noches, Ricardo, gusto saludarte de nuevo. Go Sebastián Gutiérrez Jr. El primo. Ah, Yanira, ¿es el primo Sebastián? Uh, if he invites me, I will go. God loves you. I'm glad you don't worry. Some people like you're not. I don't. Didn't even give my senior an option staying home while I teach is safe just for us. Hybrid pass. Sorry. Snoopy, she is a fake as a $3 bill and has learned the ropes of corruption not only from her ex-husband but also from Sylvia Atkinson. Yeah, and we talked about Prissy this morning. Unfortunately, some of these little kids are frustrated. Online instruction and then more online learning with various apps required by administration. Kids need at least one day to do their apps. Something's not being done right. You need to start getting your notes together so you can start writing your bestseller. Yes, I'm going to take some time, I promise. At the end of the day, Patty, just watch your own back by calling parents. Let their counselors and principals know. And after that, it's all up to the students and parents, 100%. But even if kids go back, they aren't going to socialize with anyone. Something parents don't get. Kids at school will still be on the computer. I saw your comment with Trey on Facebook, Erasmo. That guy is lost, but that's my opinion. Again, I love Trey, but I've been very, very open in regards to my condemnation of the closeness that Trey has had with Adela Garza. I've been very vocal about it. I haven't hid it. And, it's just not good for our community at all. You're awesome, bro. You're awesome. And I love you, man. You know that. Let me go and try to catch. I'm going to try to catch up with the comments, and then I'm going to exit out of here. Now that yes, not only frustrating students to learn so many apps, but teachers as well. They always find some new to throw our way. I love my job. I love my students. Let me tell you, what I thought was kind of weird how they would constantly be changing the stuff over and over again. It was just crazy. I agree with you that Marisa will not win. Minerva and everyone else are not going to recount to lose. I do think it's crappy to swear, Marisa, and then take that away. Now that's infatuating, infuriating, maybe. Yeah, it is. Yes, parents don't understand that their kids will not be getting together with others. Well, unfortunately, Lucy, they will. And of course, document. And that's what it sounds like you have given up on everything. Just let it be. Uh, no, I haven't given up on anything. Explain. What do you mean that I've given up? I haven't given up on anything. It's not that, guys, I'm more of a realist. It's not that guys, they control the seats, they control the recounts. It's very simple, folks. All they have to do is lose two ballots, and everything goes back to the way it was. But either way, guys, as a community, we're screwed. I haven't given up on anything. So, what are the numbers looking like for Brownsville, and when do you think we will see a spike? Uh, I'm going to say the week that we come back from Thanksgiving, we should see a spike. The numbers are there. I think there's some 20 some young kids under the age of 30 who have tested positive just today. But again, I don't trust the numbers, guys. I don't trust Cameron County. I think they reported 48, 49 positives. I don't trust them. Students across the Rio Grande who choose to be on campus or not rotating, socializing, share this. We'll see. So now the rule is that if students are in danger of failing or failing, will be going to school. So what if they go on campus and they are still failing? Whose fault is it then? Guys, it will always be the teachers, counselors, frontline staff's fault. Please don't do a Frankie on us. Don't disappear from our lives. You are our news. You're our voice. I don't know. It's saying that you all work and passion of your district went unnoticed. Pepper and Patty, I'm not going anywhere. Are people saying that I am leaving? Guys, I am going. No, guys, I'm not even going on Thanksgiving holiday. I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. Guys, we've been together for years, folks. I mean, I've been doing this for years. The lives just recently, but I've been calling corruption out for years. I've been doing it on my page. I'm not stopping, guys. I will stand by your side. I'm not going to disappear. I'm not going anywhere. You got me for life. As long as that may be. If the students are still failing on campus, what is the next step? Do the work for them? They're probably going to ask you, like Rose Longoria asked some time back, to lie on the numbers. We need you, Erasmo. God has a plan for you. Please do not stop your shows. No, never, Pepper Penny. I do not plan to stop. I plan to continue to fight. I will be on here, guys, every day. Again, guys, I don't need a lot of numbers. I mean, we have 216 people on right now. Guys, I could have 2 people on here and I'll still be out here, guys. I promise. You have me and I will fight for you. Pues they will go to summer school. Erasmo, ¿se va a ganchar o no? Preach, compa. Take me. Someone needs to invite me to Taco Bell. Minerva is weird. I remember watching her TVA campaign ad, and she kept saying, "This is the best country in the world." What the heck does that have to do anything with the school board elections? She's nuts. Que se ganche. Bien chulo. You. Thank you, Papa. Love you. Give to Caesar what is Caesar, give to God what is God. Saludos a Ganzo. Hellcat. Some make religion an a scapegoat. Yeah, 100%. And people try to hide behind it. Look, guys, I don't throw out my religion to people. I guess it's a big part of my life. I preach on Sundays. It's bien handsome. Tu, Papa. Tutas bien handsome. Yeah, me too. Los Pharisees. Saludos a RC Auto Sales. Sepulcros blanqueados. Yes. I love you, Benita. I love the work that you're doing for my kids out there. Yes. Love your work. I wouldn't surprise me if by magic Trey becomes board attorney. Wouldn't be magic. Erasmo, do you know how many teachers have retired since the pandemic started? I think 76, 70 or 80. I'll find out. Actually a great question, Mary. I'll find out. The worst disease in the world today is corruption, and there is a cure, transparency. Yes, but we have none. No transparency. Both Cowan and Pena took the 2000, but Cowan is not a crook. No. Let me explain this, guys. Minerva took the money. That I can affirm. And I've explained already how she took the money. Phil, it was stated that he was going to take money. I don't think Philip would take $2,000 to put in his pocket. Minerva, yes. And that I know for a fact. But Minerva didn't take $2,000, guys. I can confirm that she took 1,500. See, that's part of, look, David, that's part of knowing some of the facts and then speculating on others. Now, did they give her 2,000, 1,500 in check and 500 in cash money? Maybe. But I can confirm that she took $1,500. Philip, I just don't see it, man. Just don't see it. Now, did Philip have other faults? Yes. I've called him out on them. I've called him out on it. Is Minerva a crook? Yes. She's a rata. And she's stupid. Philip's a good guy. Just flip-flopped. But I love him. And I love his family. A flip-flopper. Did Philip need to not be on the board anymore? Yes. He did not need to be on the board anymore. I said that also. I stick by it, guys. Philip and I have had conversations afterwards, and he blames me at to a certain level in regards to some of the sharing some information. That's fine. Was I at fault? No. Altoid. Absolutely, Conchan. Janita. The problem is that most teachers are Democrats or Republicans. They can never teach their students to be independent thinkers. I'm sorry, but truth bombs hurt. I think people need to foment independent thinking. Let them choose. What do you think of the selfie spots in the National Historical Mexican American War Battlefield Bike Trail? Yes. Re-election is coming in 6 months. They need not be re-elected. Neither Rose nor Bernice. They have got to go. School age group numbers are going up. Yes. And I know for a fact that a lot of our students are being sent back home. You mentioned this morning that Prissy kept her last name. Remember? She has a son. Yeah. What I was referring to, Suzanne, was that it's the same last name of the lawyer who stole tons of money from a lot of individuals who were trying to legalize their situation. Adila Garza no tiene vergüenza. She was congratulating el tapón de Little Eddie. Yeah, because they're the same. They're the same. They campaigned together, guys. Don't you remember that they had this big old event up here in New York Deli together? Adela and Little Eddie? Guys, it's the same people, folks. Unfortunately, a lot of those Little Eddie people didn't want to believe Pepper and Patty is cute in real life. This guy calls it the way it is. Good job, Shikastro. Did they put up the shields for all the students in their desks? No. And I was like, why are you going away? I'm not going away. Who said I was going away? Where are you? I'm not going anywhere. What the hell? So where's Frankie? I do not know. I have not spoken with Frankie. Frankie and I have not communicated. And guys, Frankie's an adult. If Frankie wants to communicate, he will communicate. If Frankie wants to come on the show, he will come on the show. But he did go on vacation to Las Vegas, and I don't even know if he's back. Confirmed that he's back or not. Again, I don't call people mostly. You are the voice of the community, and I will continue to be the voice of my community. I'm not going anywhere. I guess you sound somewhat deflated, and it's understandable. It's so sad that we are all screwed. Let me say this, guys, and Lucy. It it does sting, you know. Let me say this, guys. It does sting that you know what is in the best interest of the community, you know, and that you can provide that. We could have provided no one on campus. We could have provided our community with a performing arts center. We could have gotten rid of a lot of the top people at BISD, los guajes, the ones that are making over $200,000. We could have done that. So it is sad, you know, that the community opted to get screwed to elect individuals who are part of that corrupt political machine. It's disappointing. But guys, I'm not going anywhere. Someone sent me a message. They said, Erasmo, you lost the fight. And not in a bad way. And I said, no, we lost a battle. We continue to fight. I'm not going to lose the fight. We're going to continue. So am I sad because of the situation? I'm sad because of the situation that a lot of my people that I love at the district are in. I'm sad because a lot of teachers and a lot of staff are going to contract coronavirus, guys. So yeah, I'm saddened about it. But I did all I could. You know, I did all I could. The question for my community is, did you? And I voted for you. It's not enough. If you worked the campaign, if you helped us hold up signs, like my Maggie and Zudi and other friends, if you were pushing people to the polls, then you did your part. But if you didn't, this is partially on you too. I did all I could, guys. Apples and oranges, thanks. Students watching, end of third week's progress reports, assignments are due Friday, tomorrow. And it's only half a day. Saludos a la bomba de Cameron County Juvenile Department. Y las ambulancias es un problema. Nuestra ciudad tiene mínimas ambulancias y por años estuve yo diciendo que necesitamos más ambulancias. No las tenemos. Necesitamos cambio. Guys, I'm trying. Let me go through all these comments. A county or city that demands more from a soccer player than from a politician is condemned to mediocrity. So, apuchar a los del board para que se les quite. Yes. Minerva looks like the gremlins. Yeah, she's a penguin. I wonder if we're getting higher numbers in young people because BSD is now testing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yes. Everything feels so hopeless now. It's so difficult navigating teaching full time and now having to deal with special needs children, which no daycare wants to accept for after school care. 100%, you're correct. Saludos a Eric Martinez, daily having breakfast at Doña Carmen. Number 2, cash us there. How about the invítame, Adrián. Deja de dar más invítame. You know, you can let me know. Saludos a la bomba 300. Invítame ya. Bien creepy, payaso. It's true. I am so handsome. Pero invítame, Adrián, no te hagas y el guaji, invítame a almorzar. Saludos al ganso Lambo Killer. Ganso's Lambo Killer. Don't know what to do. No one in the district has solutions. There's no extended day for teachers. Kids get out at 2:50, teachers at 4:30 or later for meetings. Crazy. Hellcat Killer. I see the. Hey! Erasmo, vamos off-road and look, Adrián, ya tienes rato de que me estás invitando y puro fart. No me llevas. Hey! I've already used half of my sick days because I have no one to pick up my kids after school. My prayers. Did you go to TSC board meeting? I actually did not. I did not. I got tied up in another meeting, Karen. I did not get to go, but I will be getting a report in regards to what happened. But we can't do the fact he taught my kids the word he can't undo the fact that he taught my kids towards Carlos live while my kids, yes. I remember that. Patrick Hammonds and Alberto Alegría, they both spoke with Dan Salas, the convicted child molester. They have no problem talking with a child molester. Yes, these are the presidents of BEST and TVA. No shame. If I don't have any kids, did Minerva still take my money? Yes. If you're a taxpayer, yes. Frankie had to head to the refinery since the elections didn't work. Maybe. Apples, it's not about being tied. Part of the poll partology is about students having their opinion. Problem is the parents were meant to think of me. I deserve, I want 100%. That is part of the issue. GPI a Las Vegas. No, gracias por invitarnos. It's because no one else is for us. That's why we have abandonment issues. Me too. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I will stay with you. Ruben Herrera is the new chair for TSC Board of Trustees. Ese Frankie es un loquillo. Saludos a Frankie. Un beso en. I don't know what that means. Me too. Sorry to hear your struggles. Our district doesn't care about us. We are left out to dry. I'm not struggling. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I just wish things would have been different. But I'm still here, guys. I agree, Lucy. I'm still here for you. Parents are not being parents. Students feel entitled, and politics has nothing to do with it about ethical or logical. Be a parent, take charge 100%. Erasmo, don't give up on us. No, never. I need you to be our most reliable source of news. Guys, I'm not going anywhere. Where is this rumor that I'm going somewhere? Me quiero casar, Erasmo. ¿Cómo lo hacemos? Stop by my office. Frankie just need time, guys. Give it time. And like Erasmo says, he's an adult and will be on when he chooses to. 100%, guys. Who is the group that can step in on the board? TEA, but they're not going to. Let's do lunch next week. Yes! I'm available. I meant, could Prissy have kept her last name because of her son? Many moms keep their last name. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's more of it's a Tipton thing. You know? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The jury room at the county courthouse is really scary and tense right now. It really is. Sorry, Dark Shadow took my phone. It's okay. Erasmo, get me a girlfriend, pero que le guste el baile. No puedo encontrar una para mí. ¿Quieres que te ayude a encontrar una para ti? Guys, my time is up. Guys, I'm not going anywhere. I don't know why people got that idea. I'm going nowhere. You're stuck with me, folks. I will be here with you as long as you will have me. I'm not even going on vacation this Thanksgiving. I will be here. Guys, have a great evening. Remember, social distance. Stay away from each other. A hand sanitizer, face coverings, everything, guys. Protect yourself, guys. Be good to each other. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. Be here. Next week, you have no excuse not to be on my morning show. Guys, be good to each other. Please continue to be good to me. Mañana a las 9.